Sam Bankman not guilty? What? You wanna know the last information about the crypto world, the fiascos in FTX, and also why the crypto market is going up and Bitcoin is leading the way up? Yes, then smash that like button, because it's time for crypto news, fun on the right, crypto a tope. In today's show, I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about the last in FTX fiasco. But first things first, we have to celebrate that Bitcoin is 14 years old already, and it's celebrating that going to the $17,000 range, which is awesome. We are so happy for that. Congratulations on your birthday. It was the 3rd of January 2009 when the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin. It extracted the first block, the Genesis block, and that was the beginning of the long 14 years of life for Bitcoin, going up as crazy, and people celebrating, like for example Tip that just created this video with the image of the newspaper that Satoshi Nakamoto highlighted in order to say that the economy is in a very bad situation and we need a solution, we need a new system that is Bitcoin. Everybody thinking that it was going to die, it was not going to succeed in the future, but 14 years later, here we are with this huge scandal. That means that they were so wrong by now. To celebrate this day, a lot of people were buying Bitcoin, which was a very nice idea. Some other people telling us that price for Bitcoin that day was 0.0008. That would be a really nice time for buying. And also some people sending money in that day to the address where that first block was created. Why is that? Well, some people just commemorating it, and maybe some others trying to find an airdrop. Picture that. Maybe in the future, Satoshi Nakamoto is back, and he's like, okay, you sent me to the Genesis block, you send me to that address some money, then I'm gonna give you an airdrop back. The address has 68.56 Bitcoin already, which is more than $1 million right now. Also, it was day of proof of keys. Remember, if not your keys, not your coins, and that is a campaign where they invite you to take your money out of every exchange so that we test if they are resilient or not, if they have your funds or not. But I don't think that's a good idea anymore. After we had the fiasco with FTX. We know they are cheating, and be careful with stressing them more because we might lose everything. Also, a lot of information about that day, the day that, as I'm telling you, Satoshi wanted to say the world situation is not going okay and we need a new watch, a new clock, a new time in order to set a world financial system that works. And this is timechanecalendar.com. You'll find the link in the description, and it says that we are 707,327 blocks from that Genesis block. And you can see also here the number of blocks we need till next halving, which is going to be so interesting for Bitcoin. And again, there are 2 dates for a celebration in Bitcoin for the birthday. One is the Genesis block, and the other, of course, is 31st October 28, where the white paper was created. Remember, we have this video. If you haven't watched it already, watch it. It is about 14 facts. It's in English too. 14 curious facts about the white paper you maybe don't know. And now Rizzo, the guy that we used his Twitter account in order to do this video, has created 14 interesting facts about the Genesis block. Not the white paper, but the Genesis block. So if you want to watch that, you can do that on Twitch, and we will release the live explanation in YouTube also in next videos. So everybody's happy with Bitcoin, but Charlie Munger is not, and he is also having his birthday. He's 99 right now, and that's what he believes about Bitcoin.
Enormously. Nobody in his right mind would want a payment system where the very thing you were using went up and down by 20% in a
It's so volatile. Nobody likes that.
day. No, I regard the thing as a combination of dementia and immorality. And I think the people that are pushing it are a disgrace.
We are a disgrace, and we are happy a disgrace. Bitcoin going to $17,000, and in opinion of Bob Lucas, if we are in these levels till January the 10th, and also if we are able of trading beyond $17,000, we will say this is the end for the bear market. This is also an idea that believes T analyst, and he's telling us we are in this point just at the beginning of the next cycle that will take us to 65,000 and then 250K. Anyway, I'm gonna have some benefit around 50K because I don't want to leave the same situation again. If you want to know our predictions, also in the English channel, Fan on the Right Crypto, you will have these 2 videos in English where you will know everything about it and how we predict that can be the paths for Bitcoin in the future, and what will happen with Bitcoin the last day of this year. So don't miss that out. Bitcoin in the yearly candle is green right now, but be careful with that 10% drop or 52% drop that might happen, as we said in those videos. Also, we are the only channel that nailed it. We said that the situation for Bitcoin in December was the same as it was in 2019, and it was exactly the same. And if that's so, and if we are again lucky enough to say the correct prediction, well, right now we're following 2020, and that would mean that by February the 1st, we will be in the $21,400 or $500. We'll see about that. Of course, this all has to do with the stock market and the dollar going down, Bitcoin and gold and stocks going up. And it doesn't matter the price that much, as knowing that everybody is supporting Bitcoin now. For example, the World Economic Forum is saying that Bitcoin technologies will continue to be an integral part of modern economy. Even if you like it or not, it's gonna happen. They say that, of course, there are a lot of scams, that we need regulation, that FTX was a fiasco, but of course they say that that's some part of the reality, but the other part is that we need that technology for our digital life in the future, because we need safety, we need security in that matter, and cryptography and blockchain is going to help us with that. The countries, they tell us, that are smart enough in order to regulate it for good are going to be the countries that lead the world in the future. Ethereum is in the top of the channel, 1,267, and going to the moving average of 100 days. So very interesting point there. Will it be able of breaking it and going up or not? Good news for Ethereum. ENS is up to 2.8 million domain registrations in 2022. That means 80% of all registrations since the service launch. So even that we are in a bear market, those news are good. Also good that the transactions in Ethereum were 338% more than Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin is the leader on search on Google Trends, but Ethereum has more transactions. Litecoin also with a lot of transactions and was able of breaking this point and maybe leading the market bull run again. In the next 2 weeks, we'll see if Litecoin is following the paths we draw as a possibility. Remember, I have no idea what's gonna happen with this or any other thing whatsoever, but I just speculate there. This is not financial advice, but we have all those speculations in this video here about Litecoin, the halving, and why is everything so important. Some experts telling us that Litecoin is the only decentralized peer-to-peer payment system with 10 years of uninterrupted uptime, and you can see it here. It's even better than Bitcoin that will take till 2023 to go to 100%, and also people using it for the daily transactions. So maybe you use Bitcoin for storage and Litecoin for transactions. There's a new record. There's 39 million transactions in 2022. And remember that Litecoin is useful in order to try stuff like different hashes for the network, also Mimblewimble and many other things. But according to Jim Cramer, that you will know because of Mad Money, he says that if you own Litecoin or Solana, you are an idiot. What? The market is in the green, the bubbles in the green, and the best today, Solana, Ethereum Classic, Lido. The worst are the stable coins, so that means money in the market again. And why is Solana up? Well, that's because we have a new meme coin, Bonk. We have Shiba Inu, we have Dogecoin. Well, right now we have another one. It's in Solana network, and some people believing that it would be the savior for Solana. We'll see about that. It was up more than 130%, and maybe that's the solution for Solana. I don't believe that. I think this is just FOMO again, so be careful with that. Shiba going up too, and that's because right now they are creating an L2 for the ecosystem. So what do you think this meme coin will be in the future? An important one, or it will be just something from the past? We talk now about fears and concerns. Remember, for me, the price of Binance coin is the most important one, going up right now. So that's not a bad thing. A bad thing would be if SBF is behind Bonk. We have some rumors that say that that's a possibility. 29 in the Fear and Greed Index. And of course, we have to talk. This is the piece of information of the day. Sam Bankman pleads not guilty to fraud charges in FTX exchange collapse. Crazy in my opinion, but we'll see what the judge has to say about that. Remember that his former colleagues, Caroline Ellison and Gary Wang, they both plead guilty, and now Sam is saying that he didn't do anything. So maybe he is sending his friends under the bus. In United States, the regulators are trying to trace the stolen funds from FTX. They created a special task force. So hopefully people will get his money back. More concerns. Now Andrew's telling us that he expects Gemini to force Genesis Trading into Chapter 11 bankruptcy imminently. Genesis bankruptcy will trigger the liquidation of DCG assets based on callable loans, and DGC bankruptcy quickly will follow. Grayscale Trust assets will be at significant risk. That's a huge concern. I don't really get to understand why, if Grayscale is in discount, this is bad for the market, but experts say that's so, and that's the reality right now. We'll see about that, and we'll see about Core Scientific that will cut power to 37,000 Celsius miners. They were litigating, and right now those are down. How will that affect Celsius? We'll see about that. Elon Musk lost. If you think you're lost a lot of money, he just lost a lot more. Now 200 billion in 13 months, and allegedly is the person in the world that lost more in history of humanity. News about regulators in Spain. Remember that we said in past videos that you don't have to do your tax report in order to those models in the crypto space till 2024 now. But we asked Jesus Lorente from CL Crypto, because we are not sure what that means. He answers in Spanish. So finally, I will do the translation here and sum up. Basically, if you want to watch the whole thing, go to the Spanish video. But basically, well, the regulators know that some of the things they are asking us or the exchanges in Spain to provide are just impossible because of the decentralization, and everything in the crypto space is not as easy as they believe it is. So now this is more complex and they need more time, and they are buying more time till next year. Thank you, Jesus, and thank you for telling us if you know if it's good or not that Italy is approving a 26% capital gains tax on cryptocurrencies. We will ask him, and we'll go to CL Crypto, his YouTube channel, and clcrypto.com if you need some services for your tax report. Also, maybe if you are into that, you'll need coin tracking. For me, the best portfolio tracker, and also the only tool that is able, in my opinion, to give you proper data to do your tax homework. So now about the DeFi ecosystem, we are finding support in the $30 billion, which is good. And it's good that in a bear market, Yuga Labs royalties income are going to 107 million. So that's a bear market, and that is so good. So I wonder what will happen in a bull market. Also, bad news in the DeFi ecosystem. Twitch streamer and NFT founder DNP3 admits to gambling away investors' funds. So be careful with the people that you pay attention to. Do your own diligence. More disasters for Magic Eden. Now they had their some NFTs with explicit content from the people in the Big Bang Theory, which is crazy. It was hacked. Allegedly now everything is okay, but they had that leak. More things, good stuff for Tiffany's and their NFTs that are gonna be a reality, minted already, and they are having luxury Web3 products. Remember that they are so smart, creating a collection that you can change for exclusive things in Tiffany's. And I found this channel, Brett Malinowski, that is so awesome, and he will explain you very, very, very well how this is so important. So I leave you the link in the description, and if you want to learn the importance of NFTs, go to his channel, also about IA, etc., etc. And about cool technology, we have this new technology that could power the future metaverse. How is that? Because we can connect devices without Bluetooth, without Wi-Fi, just with our body, electronic and other whatever things we have in our body. So we are gonna use our own body in order to connect the devices, and that will be so good for the development of the ecosystem. More good things come from Iron Man. Thank you very much for everybody sharing. Is this heater for your home where you are creating Bitcoin at the same time that you are warm? So good stuff. Thank you also for the cats. This one so scary because he's trying to learn about technology, and from time to time you find a surprise there. Oh my god, be careful, go slowly, and be careful of scams. Here you can see this guy trying to go into Bonk, but then Bonk price disappears. Be careful, he's trying to learn again. Okay, this time I'm gonna make it. I'm sure this is a meme coin, but I'm gonna make. I didn't make anything. We have no more time today. Thank you for watching us in English. As our friend Nicolas Munoz, that is learning and has these new good habits of learning English. He's Spanish learning English. If you are an English speaking person and want to learn Spanish, well, you can do the other thing around. You can go to Fun on the Right, our primary channel, and watch the whole thing again in Spanish. If you want more English, just wait for next crypto news in Fun on the Right. Health, money, love, party in peace. The best is yet to come, and crypto a tope. To the moon!